Britain's exit process from the European Union only formally began last week, but already London is engaged in a heated dispute with Brussels and Spain over the future sovereignty of its overseas territory of Gibraltar. One prominent Brexit supporter says that Britain is prepared to go to war over the issue, although Britain's Prime Minister is playing this possibility down. And Ridgwell has more from London.
Gibraltar, a rocky outcrop on the southern tip of Spain, was ceded to Britain by Madrid just over 300 years ago. It's been an occasional source of tension ever since. In its negotiating guidelines published last week, the EU said that any deal struck between the bloc and Britain won't apply to Gibraltar unless Spain agrees to it.
Now that the UK is not in the EU, then the EU will now defend its members' interests, and in this case the members' interests are Spain, and so Britain really doesn't have much of a way into that discussion.
The EU's inclusion of Gibraltar has angered many British lawmakers, as events were held over the weekend marking the 35th anniversary of the Falklands War, when Britain fought off an Argentine invasion of the disputed archipelago in the South Atlantic. Invoking that war, former leader of the ruling Conservative Party, Michael Howard, said current Prime Minister Theresa May is prepared to fight for Gibraltar.
35 years ago this week, another woman Prime Minister sent a task force halfway across the world to defend the freedom of another small group of British people against another Spanish-speaking country. And I'm absolutely certain that our current Prime Minister will show the same resolve in standing by the people of Gibraltar.
Spain expressed surprise over the tone of Britain's response.
To bring into the debate events from the past, like the Malvinas Islands, is completely out of context. To be frank, someone in the United Kingdom is losing their calm, and there is no reason for doing that.
Gibraltar's residents face an uncertain future. 96% voted to remain in the EU. The economy, primarily financial services and gambling, is reliant on membership of the single market.
It's not so much that Spain will take Gibraltar over or have a much more serious threat on British sovereignty of Gibraltar, but rather that the economic basis of Gibraltar is threatened.
Spain dealt Britain another setback by suggesting it would not veto any effort by an independent Scotland to join the European Union, raising the possibility that the United Kingdom could split after Brexit. Henry Ridgwell for VOA News, London.